Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to episode 18 of the Mitch Trubisky player franchise. This is going to be our off-season because we lost in the wild card round to the Lions. Then they went on to beat the Redskins in the divisional round. They played the Eagles, and they beat the Eagles. The Texans beat the Patriots, so it was the Texans-Lions Super Bowl, which I find weird. The Lions haven't won a playoff game since January of 1992. And the Texans generally haven't been that good. So this is why one thing I find weird about Madden, they do something like that and make it unrealistic for both of those teams to somehow make it to Super Bowl at the same time. But it is what it is. We're going to do our off-season and move on to Season 2. Next video, we'll do our first game of Season 2. Here's my passing stats for Season 1. 4,800 yards, 35 touchdowns, 17 sacks. Picks, I was sacked 65 times. Here's Jordan Howard's 1,500 yards, 13 touchdowns, pretty good. Victor Cruz led us in receiving yards with over 1,000, 10 touchdowns. There's Zach Miller, he was pretty good as well. And I want to point out Kevin White, who will be back next year for sure, hopefully. I can't guarantee anything. There's Charles Leno Jr., I can't stand him, I hope we replace him. Leonard Floyd led us with 10 sacks. And Princeton Nakamura and Kyle Fuller each had 3 interceptions. Tom Brady won MVP. You can see me 6 on that list. Anthony Lynn was Coach of the Year. They went 15-1, the Chargers did. And then I guess fell apart in the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers was Offensive Player of the Year in the NFC. Aaron Darnold was Defensive Player of the Year in the NFC. I won NFC Rookie of the Year. They do it by conference in the game. Deshaun Watson won AFC Rookie of the Year, so we might be rivals going forward. I was the best quarterback somehow in the NFC. Jordan Howard was the best running back. Not that big of a surprise. And Victor Cruz was the second best receiver in the NFC. Remember that in a little bit. We somehow had a top 8 offensive lineman, Josh Sutton. There's Leonard Floyd as a top 9 linebacker in the NFC. Our kicker was number 10. So our kicker sucked. Our secondary wasn't very good. And then before even anything else started, we released Marcus Wheaton. Right away in stage 2 of the offseason, we signed a right tackle and 2 wide receivers. Le'Veon Bell signed a nice contract with the Bucks. You can see that there. Jimmy Garoppolo signed with the Jets to be their new starting quarterback. They gave him a 4-year deal. Marcus Wheaton already signed with the Chiefs. That's nice. Let's see. Drew Brees somehow left the Saints for a 1-year deal to go to the Rams. Okay. Adam Vinatieri is having a 1-year deal with the Chargers. John Harbaugh signed a new contract with the Bengals coach. Teddy Bridgewater is going to the Chiefs, which is weird. What happened to Alex Smith? They signed another quarterback. So what's going on with Alex Smith and Patrick Mahomes? I guess we're signing another wide receiver. Josh Gordon. Why did we sign 3 terrible receivers instead of Josh Gordon? I would have rather have Josh Gordon. We grabbed another kicker, so I guess that's an improvement. We need a new kicker. The Panthers signed Jay Cutler, I guess, to back up Cam Newton. And we're going to jump into our draft. I don't care about who anybody else is taking, so you'll see me just skip into our team picks. And again, I can't pick. I'm not signing these guys. I just want to know who's going to be on my team. So that's why we're going to go over the draft. I wish my team would have signed on a left tackle. Maybe we'll draft one, because I'm sick of Charles Leno Jr. He wasn't very good this past season, and he really pissed me off a lot. We drafted another wide receiver in the first round. So not only did we sign 3, release Marcus Wheaton, but we took 1 in the first round. Now we took a cornerback in the second round. We don't have a 3rd round pick somehow. And in the 4th round, we take a right end. I don't know. We might need one. We have another 4th round pick. Took a defensive tackle. Okay. In the 5th round, we took a tight end. Why? I don't know. I don't know if they're just drafting best available. A right guard might help. We'll look at the team before our first playoff game. There's a right tackle there. And that was our last pick. Here's all the draft picks. The only one that actually has any value is that first round wide receiver. There's a chance he could be a starter for us. We'll see who our receivers are. We're going to skip the preseason, and here's our final roster. It's me, Mitch Trubisky, Mike Glennon, and Christian Hackenberg at quarterback. All right. At running back, we got 3. We got Jordan Howard, Jeremy Langford again, and we replaced Cunningham with Tariq Cohen. We got Freddie Stevenson back. Cameron Meredith is the top receiver. I don't know why. So that means we got rid of Victor Cruz. Marcus Wheaton's gone. Kendall Wright's gone as well. Then we got our 2 dudes that we signed. Kevin White and the guy that we drafted in the first round, which he does look like he'll be starter. Kevin White is now our 5th string option. So I'll just have to work with that. It's not the best receiving core in Madden right now. I looked at other teams. Some of them we're carrying 4 tight ends. I don't get that decision. Zach Miller, Deion Sims, Adam Sharif, the guy we just drafted. Charles Leno Jr. is back as our starting left tackle. Josh Sutton is back. That's good. I liked him. He's pretty solid. Cody White here is good. So he's back. I don't care about the backups. Kyle Long's back. So our both guards and center are solid. It's our tackles that we didn't really improve on. See, we signed a dude. He just is terrible. And we drafted a dude. I'd rather go with the guy we drafted that's cheap than the other 2 guys. Akeem Hicks, good defensive end. Jay Howard, I don't know who that is. I don't know who anybody of those guys are. Eddie Goldman, he's an 82, pretty solid. Our linebacking core is where we're stacked. Look, we got an 86 and 85, 86, 85, 79. Yeah, look, the guy that led us in sacks last year, Leonard Floyd. I don't know if we're doing a 3-4 defense, but then look, another 86 and 85. Another 79 to 78. Our linebackers are where our strength is on defense. Corners, we got Prince of Makamura at Kyle Fuller. Marcus Cooper, I don't know who that is. But so if our 2 starters get hurt, we're going to be screwed on defense at cornerback. He's only 25. He's an 83. That's pretty good. And that guy, we need a new strong safety, it looks like. For some reason, we're going to be carrying 2 kickers this year. So just be aware of that. I don't know why. You could cut the one dude and not cost us anything. And then we got him back at Pat O'Donnell. Marcus Wheaton joined the Chiefs. I already mentioned that. So he's on a team. Larry Fitzgerald, I want to point out, was on the Redskins. And Victor Cruz and Kendall Wright are not in the league anymore, apparently. Juju Smith-Schuster is a free agent. I want to point that out. And my goal this year, I want to be aggressive with it. And I'm going to get more XP with a touchdown goal than I am with a passing yards goal. So we're going to go with the touchdown goal, which is only 30 touchdowns, which we threw 35 last year. So that's what we're going to do. Come back Monday, and our first game of Season 2 is going to be against the Bills.